on a 36-degree beautiful night here in New York City. We're back at Madison Square Garden. A moment ago, John Starks backing it up, and the ruling that he obviously stepped on and over the line, so that is a 2-point shot, not a 3, and the Knicks lead 38-23. Let's check in with Ahmad Rashad, who is right near the Bulls bench. Ahmad?
All right, thanks, Mark. Jackson, a little bit about the slow start by the Bulls. Said they're not only being lax, but they're almost playing disinterested. He said they got to tune it up on the defensive end with more intensity and start playing the type of basketball that they play. Marv?
All right, Ahmad. Michael Jordan on the line looking to complete a 3-point play. He does. He has 12. And the Knicks lead is now 38-24.
And the Bulls going to full court pressure as they normally do after a free throw situation. In the past, in other years against Knicks teams, the Bulls were able to befuddle New York's ball handling.
Herb Williams posting up now on Tony Kukoc. Goes to the jump hook. The 38-year-old Herb Williams started the previous 2 games. He's played well since coming back from Toronto after the Raptors waived him. Jordan, and he is fouled. Herb Williams played 1 game as a member of the Toronto Raptors. Actually played 31 minutes. He had been traded by the Knicks to Toronto right before the trade deadline. Played that 1 game, then was waived, re-signed by the Knicks. He said his return to Toronto with the Knicks this past week was very emotional.
Well, he got to know a lot of people and liked them in such a short period of time.
Of course. Knicks continue to do the job off the boards, which had been a weakness. Mason gets it off to Starks. And rebounded by Jordan. Anthony Mason already with 6 assists in this first half. Jordan with the pull-up. Yes. Michael Jordan cuts it to a 12-point Knicks lead, and Jordan beginning to show some signs. 14 for Michael. Jordan on the rejection. The save by Kukoc. The look away. Jordan with the beautiful pass to the rookie from Alabama, Jason Caffey, who had checked in a moment ago. Jason Caffey, very instrumental in that Bulls blowout of the Knicks back in late January. Played well, an aggressive performance. 7-0 run by the Bulls, and a 20-second timeout is called by the Knicks.
Well, Michael Jordan made a 3-pointer, his first shot of the game, and then started going to the basket a little bit more. Here he tries another one from the outside. And John Starks getting a little bit out of control now, forcing things. Michael sensing it, coming over to help out teammate Steve Kerr to swat it away and get the save from Tony Kukoc. And then Starks slow getting back defensively. That left an opening in the middle for Jason Caffey, and the no-look feed from Michael.
So a 7-0 run by Chicago following the 17-point lead by the Knicks. Michael Jordan just loves to play here at Madison Square Garden. At the Garden in his previous 32 games, he has averaged close to 31 a game. 5 rebounds, 5 assists per game. Here's the stat line thus far tonight. Knicks going with Ward and Starks in the backcourt. Ewing is back up front along with Mason and Anderson. Here's Ward forcing over Kukoc. I don't know if that was his intent. Did he call blast?
I heard him. Yeah. I heard him call.
And the Knicks now lead 40-28. 4 minutes gone by in the second as Jordan was tripped up by Anderson. The basket won't count.
And Charlie Ward, with his football background, probably didn't play too much in the backfield, but coming over to try to help out and stuck his leg out there, and a hard fall, not only by Michael Jordan, but also Charlie Ward went down very hard.
They double up on Kerr, who finds Kukoc. Offensive foul on Kukoc.
Well, a couple of times now, some Bulls have gotten into the lane, and you can tell that that's what's being talked about in the huddles. Hey, nobody is going to drive down the lane without some kind of contact. Either we take the charge or we foul. That's not necessarily dirty play, but you do have to protect that dotted line lane area, the launching pad.
But it's obvious it's back to the more aggressive style that we saw under Pat Riley. Mason returning to Ward. Starks. And rebounded by Jordan. The Knicks lead is 12. Jordan and on a switch. His pass broken up, recovered by Kukoc, and a foul is called. Charlie Ward called for his second foul. Jeff Van Gundy, who was an assistant under Pat Riley, greatly influenced by Pat Riley's philosophies, told that Pat called him Friday to wish him well. Riley tried to bring Van Gundy to Miami with him, but the Knicks would not let Jeff out of the contract. He is the youngest active head coach by a pretty good margin.
7 years an assistant. Talking to him yesterday about his father, who's been coaching over 30 years, what his advice to him was, he said, be innocuous with the media.
And excellent advice.
And his advice from his brother Stan, who was an assistant with Pat Riley in Miami, he said, just win.
J.R. Reed. And the Knicks lead 42-30. Be innocuous with the media, I see. Nice fake by Caffey. And then deflected out by the Knicks. Timeout is taken with 6:49 remaining. First half.